Welcome to all of you in Sankalp Education Pratham classes. I am Sachin Patel, delivered lecture series on derivative or differentiation. Right now we are going with the derivatives of inverse trigonometry functions, and we have to going with the one type related to that one is nothing but a by substitution. We have to find the derivative of inverse trigonometry function. Right now y is equal to cosec inverse 1 divided by 3x minus 4x cube is here. First of all, we have to directly use the formula related to that cosec inverse 1 divided by x is equal to sine inverse x, and we have to use the directly x is equal to sine theta because it is very resemble with the formula of sine 3 theta, and therefore first of all we have to put x is equal to sine theta. X is equal to sine theta. It implies that theta is equal to sine inverse x is here, and therefore y is equal to cosec inverse inside the bracket 1 divided by 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta is here, and we have to get the consideration of cosec inverse inside the bracket 1 divided by sine 3 theta, and 1 divided by sine 3 theta is nothing but a cosec 3 theta, and therefore cosec 3 theta is here, and cosec inverse cancel to each other. Y is equal to 3 theta is here. Y is equal to 3 theta, but we know that the theta is equal to sine inverse x. Putting here you will get the y is equal to 3 into sine inverse x, and y is the function of x, therefore derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx is equal to 3 into 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square is here. 1 minus x square is here, and that means 3 divided by square root of 1 minus x square is the derivative of that one. You can find out the derivative like that one. Once again we have to get the consideration of, similarly you can find out the derivative of this function by using formula of cosec inverse 1 divided by x is equal to sine inverse x, and therefore by using this formula you will get the consideration of this y. Y is equal to here cosec inverse 1 divided by this expression, and therefore cosec inverse 1 divided by x is nothing but a sine inverse, and therefore sine inverse 3x minus 4x cube. 3x minus 4x cube is here, and once again by putting this one you will get the consideration of put x is equal to sine theta, and it implies that theta is equal to sine inverse x. Here you will get the y is equal to sine inverse 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta, and this is nothing but a sine inverse sine 3 theta. Once again sine inverse and sine cancel to each other. Y is equal to 3 theta, and y is equal to 3 into sine inverse x is here, and again y is the function of x, and therefore derivative of y with respect to x is here, and dy by dx is equal to 3 into derivative of sine inverse x is nothing but 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square, and it is nothing but 3 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. That means by using both methods you can get the same derivative here, and it is a very good play of formula, or it is a game of a formula. If you use the different formula you can get the different methods and different tactics related to the finding out the derivatives of that inverse trigonometric functions, or any mathematical example can be having a different methods or different way to find out the same value related to that one. Right now we have to going with this consideration. Y is equal to tan inverse inside the bracket 2 into e raised to x divided by 1 minus e raised to 2x is here, and first of all we have to reassemble that formula or that expression 2 into e raised to x divided by 1 minus e raised to 2x can be written as e raised to x square, and therefore we have to put that function is equal to something, and you have to resemble that formula with 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta, and therefore we have to put e raised to x is equal to tan theta, and it implies that theta is equal to tan inverse e raised to x is here, and by using that one you will get the y is equal to tan inverse inside the bracket 2 into e raised to x is nothing but a tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta is here, 1 minus tan square theta is here. That means you will get the 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta, and it is nothing but a tan 2 theta. This formula is very well, or it is very well related with tan 2 theta, and therefore you will get the consideration of y is equal to tan inverse inside the bracket tan 2 theta is here, tan 2 theta, and therefore tan inverse tan 2 theta, tan and tan cancel to each other, y is equal to 2 theta, but theta is nothing but what? Theta is nothing but a tan inverse e raised to x. Theta is nothing but a tan inverse e raised to x. Put it here, you will get the y is equal to 2 into tan inverse e raised to x is here, and y is the function of x, and therefore derivative of y with respect to x is here. Then dy by dx is equal to 2 is constant taken as it is, tan inverse e raised to x. Tan inverse x having the derivative is a composite function, and therefore derivative of this one is, first of all we have to cover that, and tan inverse having the derivative 1 divided by 1 plus x square, and therefore 1 divided by 1 plus e raised to x square into, once again derivative of that e raised to x is nothing but a e raised to x, and therefore 2 into e raised to x divided by 1 plus e raised to 2x is here, and this is your derivative of that expression is nothing but 2 e raised to x divided by 1 minus e raised to 2x is there. Similarly, we can find out the derivatives of some expressions by substitution as follow. Similarly, we can find out the derivatives of this function. First of all, we have to simplify that expression like that one. First of all, we will get the consideration of sine inverse 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 1 is here, because we know that it is according to surd x plus 1 is index, and therefore 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 1 is here, and therefore base is the same. At that time addition of the index is performed, divided by 1 plus, we have to resemble this 2 raised to 2 raised to x is here, and according to that consideration, right now we will get the consideration of sine inverse inside the bracket 2 into 2 raised to x divided by 1 plus this 2 and this x is shuffled here, you will get the 2 raised to x raised to 2 is here, and at that time it becomes a formula of, right now we have to put the consideration here is nothing but put 2 raised to x is equal to tan theta, and it implies that theta is equal to tan inverse 2 raised to x is here, and by this substitution you will get the y is equal to sine inverse inside the bracket 2 into tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is here, because we know that the 2 into 2 raised to x is nothing but a tan theta, and 2 raised to x is a tan theta square, and therefore you will get the consideration of this one. 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but a sine 2 theta, and therefore sine inverse inside the bracket sine 2 theta, sine inverse and sine cancel to each other, y is equal to 2 theta, but theta is nothing but a tan inverse 2x, and therefore y is equal to 2 into tan inverse 2 raised to x is here, and this is your composite function. We have to get the derivative of y with respect to x is here, and therefore dy by dx is equal to 2 is constant taken, and tan inverse 2 raised to x, derivative of tan inverse 2 raised to x is nothing but a 1 divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x square into derivative of 2 raised to x is nothing but 2 raised to x is here. 2 raised to x into log 2 is here. And therefore, you will get the consideration of 2 into 2 raised to x into log 2 divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x is here, and 2 raised to x plus 1 into log 2 divided by 1 plus 4 raised to x, and this is the derivative of that function is here. Similarly, we can find out the derivative of this consideration as like that one. Y is equal to cos inverse inside the bracket 2 raised to x minus 2 raised to minus x can be written like that 1 divided by 2 raised to x, and whole divided by once again 2 raised to x plus 1 divided by 2 raised to x is here. And we have to make the denominator common by using cross multiplication. You will get the cos inverse inside the bracket 2 raised to x into 2 raised to x, that means 2 raised to x square minus 1 divided by 2 raised to x whole divided by 2 raised to x into 2 raised to x, then 2 raised to x square plus 1 whole divided by 2 raised to x. That means this 2 raised to x and 2 raised to x cancel to each other. You will get the cos inverse inside the bracket 2 raised to x square minus 1 divided by 2 raised to x square plus 1 is here. And taking a negative sign common from numerator and denominator, taking negative sign common from numerator and denominator, we get the consideration of cos inverse inside the bracket minus again inside the bracket 1 minus 2 raised to x square divided by minus 1 2 raised to x square 1 here you will you have to take the only numerator, and you will get the consideration of 1 plus 2 raised to x square is here, and now it becomes cos inverse inside the bracket minus 1 minus 2 raised to x square divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x square is here, and by putting 2 raised to x is equal to tan theta again, and theta is equal to tan inverse 2 raised to x is here. You will get the cos inverse inside the bracket minus again you will get the consideration of 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is here, 1 plus tan square theta is here, and from this you will get the cos inverse inside the bracket minus inside the bracket cos 2 theta. This is the formula of cos 2 theta, and therefore you will get the consideration of this is nothing but minus cos 2 theta. But right now this minus sign is taken inside by using a formula cos inverse inside the bracket cos pi minus 2 theta is here, pi minus 2 theta, because we know that the pi here we have to use the full angle formula, and by using here is all ratios are positive, sine ratio positive, cos ratio positive, tan ratio positive, and cos ratio positive is here. That means in the first quadrant you will get the all ratio positive, second quadrant sine ratio positive, third quadrant tan ratio positive, and fourth quadrant you will get the cos ratio positive, and pi minus 2 theta, that means you are pi minus 2 theta, that means you are in a second quadrant. Here sine ratio positive, but we have to take in the cos ratio, that means it is a negative. That means here you will get the cos ratio is negative, and therefore cos and cos inverse are cancelled to each other. Therefore y is equal to pi minus 2 theta, and theta is equal to tan inverse 2x, putting here pi minus 2 into tan inverse 2 raised to x is. Therefore derivative of y with respect to x is nothing but a dy by dx is equal to pi having derivative 0 minus 2 into tan inverse 2 raised to x is having derivative 1 divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x raised to 2 into 2 raised to x. Derivative of 2 raised to x is 2 raised to x into log 2. Now we have to resemble this. You will get the derivative of that function is here. If you like that video, please subscribe my channel and press on bell icon to get the next notification related to that lecture series of derivative. Thank you.